Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Ifeok. Video for today is I'm going to be going through 7 apps we currently use on our Shopify platform to grow the business, increase our average order value, and just make our processes so much easier and seamless. If you missed my last video, I did talk about the brand story, how the brand started, where we were, how it's been going, and I also give like 2 tips on what you can do, like if you're starting out a business. So do well to check it out. I'm going to probably leave some on the screen, or I'm going to leave it in the description box down below. So go check that out and then come back and watch this one. Okay, so 7 apps we currently use in no particular order of preference that we use for our business. First of all is our sales and discount app. No, I would just leave everything in the description box down below, so make sure to check it out. This is a game changer. So if you're trying to put different items on your store, like different discounts, so say I want to make all my maxi dresses 20% discount, and I want to make all the trousers 10% off. That's something you can do on the app. Download it. I think they've got like a free trial version for a particular period, and then you have to start paying for it. We're currently on the paid version, or they probably do not have any free version. I'm not sure. If you go on the Shopify app page, you'd probably see all that information. So you'd be able to schedule your discounts to how you want it to be. You schedule it based on the items, or you can actually put it for a particular period or put a particular collection. Like, it saves your discount, so you don't have to start recreating it all over again, which is like, it's fantastic. So if I want our clearance, which we're currently running the clearance sale of 40% off. So if I want the clearance sale on, just switch it on and it starts, it updates on the website automatically. Okay, so next app we use is our pre-order app. Oof, this app, game changer. I mean, I know all the apps are game changers, but this app is my absolute favorite. This app is fantastic because, so say I'm trying to release a collection and I want to see which item does really well. So I have 3 products in mind, and I just decide to release them because I want to do like check to see which ones customers are going to be more interested in. I can put a pre-order date to say the item would be available in 2 or 3 weeks time. So that way people are able to order the item now, even though it's on pre-order but it's not ready to ship. They can order the item now, so all the revenue you're generating from selling those products, you can use it towards the production of the item. And you can also use it to gauge which of the products people are more interested in. So if you need to increase the quantity of, so say you decide to do like 10 pieces each for each of the 3 items, and say you have 20 people trying to pre-order a particular item, you can increase it. So if it sells out, you can see that it's sold out, you can increase the quantity, and you can just keep carrying on that way until your pre-order launches. So that way you're able to increase the amount of items or quantities people are getting. So it's fantastic for checking customers' interest. And it's also nice for getting the revenue for production, because then you've not had to use any of the business money or your personal money, depending on how you're funding your business. You do not have to use any of those. It's just the revenue people are using to pre-order. So you already have the money before the item is even available for people to order, which is fantastic. I've used that a few times just to gauge people's interest in products before it actually goes live. So definitely top on my list. Even though I said there was no order of preference, but this is definitely top on my list for sure. Okay, so the next app we use is our countdown timer. So this app is, if you're trying to create a sense of urgency on your website and you want, so say you're running a sale, it's a 48-hour sale, you can go to the countdown timer app and put in when you want the sale to start and when you want the sale to end, and then it shows up on, and you put any message you want it to have. So say you wanted to, okay, flash sale, weekend flash sale, 48 hours weekend flash sale, use code whatever. If you want to use a code, or if you want it to just run off like that, you can just put that on inside the message. So it's like a message banner, and it shows on the top of your website. So you can determine how you want it to show on your website as well. So you can show on the top of the website, and it would like show the counts down. So that counts down like creates a sense of urgency, because people can see that the time is going. So you know how you go to some websites and you're trying to, so Eventbrite does that quite well. So if you go to buy a ticket on Eventbrite, it will do the 19 seconds or 19 minutes countdown for you to place the order, even though nothing happens after the 20 minutes. But that sense of urgency of, oh, I need to quickly get this done. There are actually some sites that when it counts down, that's the end. So that's what the sales timer does. So as soon as it counts down to the end, your sale is over, the discount code or this whatever no longer exists or no longer applies. So it's very good for creating urgency. Anyways, the fourth app we use is Chatra. So this is a chat app. As soon as I get on the website, it's to pop up to say chat with us. We're online. Sometimes we might be online, sometimes we'll not be online. We just leave it on. So when people send messages to say, oh, do you ship to Australia as an example, we're able to respond back. So it comes in, we get a notification, like say if it was an Instagram DM or a WhatsApp message that came through, because you can have the app on your phone, so it will pop up and you can quickly reply to the customer. If you wanted to create chatbots that would automatically respond to like frequently asked question, which is a fantastic idea to do, that's also something you do on the app. Like it's so good. You can also connect other social media platforms to the app. We haven't done that yet because I have not figured that out, but that's definitely something you can do on the app as well, doing the like responding to customers immediately. Because when people come on your site, obviously because there's no phone call, you want to be able to answer them as quickly as possible, because we've been able to get like so much sales from people coming on to ask questions and then getting a response quite quickly. That customer service response, it just helps in increasing how much people are able to order, or actually gives a sense of, oh, this is a genuine brand, because there's so much scam online these days. You want to be as genuine as possible. That's a good social proof to have. Somebody's able to contact you like that quickly. So that's a good app to have. It's called Chatra. So next app to have is a back in stock app. Again, this is another good app. Like all the apps I'm calling now, they are fantastic apps for increasing average order value, in making your process easy, seamless. Like it takes so much off your plate when you have some of these apps running on your store. So this back in stock app is, so I have this top, for example, and it sells out. People are able to get notified when the request to be notified when the top comes back in stock. So that way you're able to gauge, oh, what items are people wanting to get, wanting us to restock, and what sizes, because it would show the size and also show the item. It also show the amount of people that have requested that particular item. That is, like, it's so good. There's a dress we had on for a long time, and then it got sold out for a long time. Also had to find the fabric. And I just said, oh, let me just check in. We got notified that the fabric was not available. I'm like, oh, let me just check in our back in stock app to see the amount of people that were interested in it. And I was able to see that a particular size was something people were more interested in than others. So that way, as soon as we got the fabric in, we're able to make more of that quantity of that dress. So it's an actual game changer. Like, you have to have it if you do not already have it. They've got free version that you can use for a very long time. They've also got a paid version. So currently it's the paid version, because before now, when people request to have when they request for the item to be back in, would manually go in and send them a message to say this item is back in stock. But when you get the paid version, as soon as the item is back in stock, the app automatically notifies the customer to say the item is back in stock. So it's such a good app to have, such a fantastic app to have. So yeah. Next one to have is the frequently bought together. So, you know, when you go on Amazon, for example, not for example, it's actually on there. So when you go on Amazon and you're trying to order, so say I'm trying to order a pen, you would see, like, if you scroll down just a bit, you would see customers that bought this item also bought pencils, they bought books, and they bought rulers. Nice example, isn't it? So that way you're able to think, oh, okay, instead of just buying a pen, I'll just buy a pencil and a razor, and, you know, like, all of those items, you can bundle those items and give them a discount. So say if a customer orders 2 or 3 of those particular items, they get like 10 or 15% discounts, or they don't get a discount at all. You're just letting them know that you can not just get what you're wanting to get, you can get other items. So as an example, I went to Amazon to check for a LED light, and then I saw customers that ordered LED lights also ordered like tripods. I'm like, oh, okay, that's a good idea. So I was able to, like, I came for one thing and I left with 2. So it's always fantastic to upsell, and there's so many ways you can upsell. So this frequently bought together is such a good app to have. I know there's so many other apps that would usually do what this FBT does, but that's just the app that works for us, and it is so nice to have because it does increase our average order value. The 6th app to have is the newsletter. So when we first started, we used to use MailChimp, but after a while, I think it kind of had, I don't know if it had like issues with Shopify, but we're not able to use MailChimp anymore on our Shopify platform. So at the minute, we currently use OmniSend. I know Klaviyo is quite popular with e-commerce platforms, but I'm using OmniSend and it's just worked so much. Like, it does what it needs to do. It does a lot of conversion. So if you're doing, like, if you've got items that are back in stock, we'd send an email out to say an item you requested for is back in stock, and we get so many sales of just sending out that email. Or if we have like a new collection, I want to do like a sneak peek into the collection, we'll send an email out. All those, it just increases the amount of, it's also a way to remind people, oh, we're here, you haven't ordered from us in a bit. If there's a new drop, we put that out. Also, the app has like different customer segments. So customers that have not ordered in a very long time, you can always email them to say, oh, we missed you, you haven't come on our site. You can get X amount of discounts off if you choose to order within the next X amount of weeks or months. And that really, really works well as well. So there's so much you can do in the OmniSend app, and fantastic, absolutely fantastic. And the last app, the last but not the least, is the Sweet Upsell. I know it sounds quite nice, isn't it? Okay, so the Sweet Upsell happens after the purchase has happened. So, you know, when I said the frequently bought together, so this is like when the customer is trying to put items in their baskets and before they even make a purchase. Sweet Upsell happens after they've made a purchase. So say they bought an earring, for example, an earring. Sweet Upsell will populate to say, oh, you can get this dress or this head wrap to match your earring, and you can get it. You can decide to give them a discount, because most times it always just works better that way. To say, oh, if you order this dress with that earring, you get an extra 10% off. And if they order it, they don't need to go through the whole add to basket and put in their information. It automatically adds it to their order. So they don't, no additional shipping fee, nothing, just pay the additional like cost. So if they've checked out with £20, for example, and the dress costs £50, so they're only just paying the £50 and that's it. Like, it's so easy and seamless. Definitely something to have or to look into. So yeah, that's it from me, guys. So that's all the apps. No, that's not all the apps we use. We use so many other apps. If you want me to like give more information on the other apps we use, leave that in the comment section. If you've not subscribed to this channel, hello, it's free. Click the subscribe button, like this video, share it to anyone and everyone that would like or need this information. If you've got any questions, leave that in the comment section. I will try to answer them as much as I can. Not try, I will answer them as much as I can. Subscribe to our channel and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye.